Today we're looking at the 57mm AZP S-60 short to medium range anti-aircraft gun. This gun was also made under license by Poland and China under the name of Type 59. Development of the S-60 started off in the early 1940s to replace the 37mm M1939 anti-aircraft gun, which we do have in the museum as well. This gun was designed by Vasily Grabin, the chief designer for mid-caliber guns. This went into design and production by about 1946, where it went through its firing trials. From there, it came into service in 1950, went into further development, and this gun was mounted in a twin role known as the S-68 in the ZSU 57-2. This anti-aircraft gun comes in two parts, the lower platform and the gun. To bring this into action takes anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes. So it can be 1 minute for the gun and 2 minutes into what we call a stable gun platform to fire. So we need to lower the suspension stations down. To do that, we engage a pump and we use 2 crew members to push this handle backwards and forwards, and this lowers the platform right down to the ground. So we can release the outriggers, lock them into place, but we also have the brackets that can lock in and gives it that nice stable gun platform. This anti-aircraft gun can be up to 7 crewmen, but with later improvements go down to 4. So as it is at the moment, I'm sitting in the commander's position. To my right is gunner number 1. He controls the elevation, and to my left we have another gunner who controls the azimuth on the left hand side. Ammunition loaders can have an additional 3 to help operate this gun. This is the right hand gunner's position. As I said, he controls the elevation for the gun. Now this can go from -2 degrees up to about +87 degrees. He can also fire using his left foot. With this, it has a rate of fire of up to 120 rounds per minute. They'd sort of want to keep it sustained at about 70 rounds per minute. For a medium caliber gun, it can heat the barrel up quite significantly, so there will be times that they will have to let the gun cool down. The gun is the 57mm rifled gun, so it has about 24 lands and grooves. The barrel length is a little over 4.4 metres in length, and right down at the muzzle end we have a flash suppressor, so this aids in keeping that flash down. On both sides would be a reflex sight, so this would follow the gun through all angles of elevation. This will allow, in the manual mode, to be able to fire at about a range of 4 to 6 kilometres. With improved models, they can fire out to about 8.8 kilometres. This gun can also be used against light armoured vehicles, troops in the open and that sort of thing, because of the ammunition types that it can fire. Now we also have direct fire gun sight, so they can direct these guns at a horizontal target. Generally horizontal, they can fire direct, they can fire semi-indirect or indirect out to a maximum of 12 kilometres using high explosive. We've got a high explosive incendiary or trace. We've also got an armour piercing round. You can see the cap, the ballistic cap, and then the penetrator itself. The armour piercing round is said to be able to penetrate 96mm of armour at 1,000 metres, so it is good against lightly armoured vehicles. It is held in a clip of 4 and it's loaded from left to right, and on this bracket here is where we hold an additional 4 round clips of ammunition. This gun can also be fired using radar control. So within those anti-aircraft batteries we have 6 guns. All those guns could be linked by the SON 4 or the SON 9 radar system, so all 6 guns can be linked to fire at the one target at the one time. So this is the servo motor. So this allows the gunner to be able to traverse and elevate using assisted power, and allows him to traverse at a lot faster speed. The shield on this is only about 7mm thick, so it doesn't really provide a lot of protection for the crew, but it does have that functionality to be able to stop maybe some small arms fire. Now the shield does fold down when in travel or not in use. So this exhibit was acquired by the museum from Bulgaria, and this is one of the earliest exhibits that we did have within the museum. So this is a good example of an anti-aircraft gun that is still being used in service by countries around the world today.